Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm back. I am back. I am back. For Black and White Just Sports, I'm Pat. I was just looking at something, so sorry about that delay, but we're back here, man. Let me try to get level with this. So I'm back. Quick little episode, quick little rundown. We'll see how the shit goes. Me, and me. We are back at it. This is probably how it's gonna be for a minute until some things get worked out. So it is what it is. But hey, I'm back. Black and White Just Sports. I'm Pat as usual. And go ahead, follow us or follow me on social media. Black and White Just Sports. The group is on Facebook. You can go to Twitter and Instagram, Black and White Just Sports. Go to YouTube, subscribe to the damn page. What else? Subscribe to the page, watch the videos, share the videos, all that stuff. Help support me. Get this thing going. That being said, we're gonna get into it. Not really prepared today, so just kind of bear with me. But there's definitely some stuff going on. Let's see, did I write down those picks? No, I didn't. I know I talked about them, but I didn't write them down. I'll write them down today. That way I'll have them for the next episode. Let's see. Give me 1 second here. Just get everything up. So, where I will start off with is the Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys played Thanksgiving. They played yesterday. They played the Raiders. Now listen, don't get me wrong. CeeDee Lamb's out. Amari Cooper's out. The two best receivers are out. You hear me? Their two best receivers are out. They're not playing. That's like 200 yards in passing right there. Studs. They're both Pro Bowlers in my opinion. They're both great receivers. They're both out. All right, I think Amari Cooper's dealing with the COVID shit. CeeDee Lamb got knocked out of the game last week, and I think he still has some issues where he wasn't able to get healthy enough to be back. But with all that being said, Dak Prescott puts up 375 yards. 300. Let me sit up a little bit. 375 yards. You hear me? 375 yards. With third, fourth, and fifth options at receiver. 375 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. This man did everything he possibly could to fucking win this game. Alright? Dallas's defense is absolutely terrible. They can't stop anybody right now. I think they've lost 3 out of the last 4. And everyone they play just seems to drive up and down the field. Defense had a shit ton of penalties. They get into overtime, and let me be correct with. I think I have it right. Anthony Brown. I think that's the right player, right? Yeah, Anthony Brown, one of the cornerbacks for the Dallas defense, had 4 penalties himself, just himself, not the whole defense, by himself. 4 penalties himself. One which cost the team the game in overtime, pass interference. The Raiders, I think, were 3rd and long. I believe it was like 3rd and 8, maybe a little longer than that. Throw it his way. This guy does not even turn around. Won't turn around to look for the ball whatsoever. Continues to face the receiver. Arms up, head into the chest. Won't turn around. If you don't turn around, they're going to call that probably 98% of the time. Alright, this man didn't turn around. And what happens? Fucking pass interference. And they're in field goal position. In overtime, the next team to score at this point wins the game. And they're at the 30-yard line, 25-yard line. Game's over. Then they have some stupid penalties. The Raiders not jump off sides, but false start on the Raiders on the line during the kick. The next kick, Dallas's person, I don't know who the defender was, but he jumps offsides and the kicker misses the field goal. I think he honestly missed because the guy from Dallas got across and was basically in his face. Then he does it again. 2 offsides in a row trying to jump the ball, and then they hit the field goal, game over. Dallas is now 7-4, if I'm not mistaken. 7-4. I mean, they still lead the division. This division's terrible. They really don't have anything to worry about. Excuse me. Yeah, the division. Eagles are 5-6. They don't have any other team above 500 in this division. The NFC East has been historically bad for years and years and years. The Cowboys need to get healthy, and something needs to get done about this damn defense. It is absolutely ridiculous. I can't stand watching this shit anymore. As a Dallas Cowboys fan, I wasn't big on Mike McCarthy. I wasn't happy about the hire. I wasn't overly excited about the hire. I didn't believe in this guy. He failed with the best quarterback in the NFL, arguably top 5, top 10 for sure of all time, Aaron Rodgers. He fails with this guy. Only gets him to 1 Super Bowl. Or did he get 2? 1. I think they got to 1 more and they lost the Super Bowl. But bringing Mike McCarthy, not much has changed. This defense is terrible. They gotta find somebody. They might have to fire the DC and move on. But 7-4, they're still cruising in the division. Nobody's gonna catch them. Eagles 5-6. They need to get over 500. The Cowboys scheduled for here on out. Saints, they're banged up. They don't have a quarterback. Washington, they're not good. The Giants aren't good. Washington again. The Cardinals have been banged up, and then the Eagles again. They have an easy schedule. All right. They should probably, let's see how many games are left. That's crazy. The season's half over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games left. They should win for sure 4. They should probably win 5. In my eyes, they should win all 6. They should beat the Saints. Saints aren't good. Washington twice. Giants and Eagles and Cardinals. Cardinals, maybe if Kyler Murray is healthy, maybe they might have trouble with that. But there should be no reason why they don't win this division, and hopefully they're healthy enough come playoffs and go from there. But, man, Dallas, so disappointed. It's just terrible watching you guys. I'm a Browns fan as well, so it's already bad enough watching Baker Mayfield become trash and watch all these people defend him like, hey, he's so good. I love Baker. No, he's not good. I don't care if he's hurt. He's out in the field. If he's too hurt to play and you want to use that excuse, hey, he's injured. He's got his shoulder. He's got his hip. He's got his knee. He's got this. Don't play the fucking game. Sit your ass on the bench. Try to get healthy for a couple weeks and let Case Keenum give it a fucking chance and go from there. If not, stop bringing up the fucking injury. You suck, Baker Mayfield, right now. You're averaging like 103 yards over the last 3 games, 3 weeks. And they play the Ravens this Sunday, man. Let's see how that goes. So it's already bad enough watching the stupid Browns play every week, but now I got to watch the Cowboys been trash for 3 out of the last 4 weeks. Terrible. Also some big news. I'm going to just kind of jump around a little bit, but I think this is fairly big news where I'll talk about it. The Lakers played the Pistons recently. Give me 1 second to bring this up. So yeah, coming down, I think it was the 4th quarter. I think the Pistons were shooting. They were at the free throw line. I can't remember who was at the line, if it was the Lakers or the Pistons. I believe it was the Lakers. But at the free throw line, shots up. LeBron's trying to get through, elbows Isaiah Stewart. Recently this year, this guy's kind of been, I wouldn't call him a troublemaker, but he's been pretty aggressive. He had some shit with, I think, Draymond Green, Blake Griffin, and now LeBron. LeBron elbowed him in the eye. This dude's leaking, and this dude just goes fucking berserk. All right, listen, I understand you get hit, you got to retaliate. But this guy took like 7 times of being held back and still trying to fucking fight. That guy is an idiot. He got fined damn near $1 million. I think it was like $950,000, almost $1 million. This guy got fined. But listen, I don't have the amount I think is deserving, but he deserved a big fine. Like, I understand you get hit, retaliate. If you hit him back, so be it. If you try to fight him, so be it. I'm all for that. But if you are being held back and you try to fucking rush somebody or attack somebody or fight somebody, like literally like 5 to 7 times. This guy was pushed back, tries to run around trainers, pushed back, tries to run around his teammates, pushed back, tries to run around everybody. It wouldn't stop. At some point, you got to stop. I mean, it's not going to happen. You're on the fucking court with a bunch of people that's not going to let you fight. Just give it up, my guy. Maybe try to catch him in the locker room, in the back halls, which he tried to do at the end. Like, he ran back through the tunnel, and I think he tried to run around to the other side, which I think are connected between the Pistons and the opposing team's bench, which was the Lakers at the time. So that man went full psycho mode trying to fight LeBron. LeBron said it was accidental. Who knows? I mean, you're in a physical game, man. Shit happens sometimes. But then LeBron, I believe, got suspended a game. And then Stephen A. Smith goes on his little rant about how nobody fears LeBron and this, that. And J.J. Redick pretty much put him in check, in my opinion. And Stephen A. Smith is just an idiot. He's like, I talk to people and nobody's ever feared LeBron. And they think he's soft, basically, in so many words. Was basically calling LeBron, like, soft. And nobody fears that guy, which is complete trash. This guy has historically just like gone off inside the lines of the court when, people have pissed him off back years, Raptors, fans yelling at him and this guy goes off. I think they were playing the Pacers. Again, some ignorant ass fans from what I've heard. Excuse me. From what I read and heard and saw, a couple fans courtside were like making some really nasty comments about his son, like hoping he dies and gets in car accidents and shit like that. And LeBron had him kicked out. Good for him. I would have fucking punched the fucking dude at least in the face, man. Fuck that. But then he would have been sued and all that shit. But don't fucking talk about people's families like that. Bullshit. But then he fucking comes down, hits, I think, go-ahead 3, and then comes back down and fucking hits a 3 to put him up even more. The man went off. And then he does his little stomp. He did the like Joe Boo. If anybody has ever watched Major League 2, not Joe Boo, but damn, who's the right fielder they brought in? You have no marbles. I can't remember his name. What is that fucking dude's name? They called it the Sam Cassell thing, and LeBron just got fined like $15,000 over the shit. It was ridiculous. Yeah, Isro Tanaka on Major League 2 would always go up to Pedro and say he had no marbles. Basically, he got no nuts, and then he was, going down the court with that, and then apparently LeBron gets fined $15,000 for that. Ridiculous. Whatever. You can't do shit in the league this year, these days anymore. Apparently. But I mean, shit. The Lakers have been struggling, man. Where are we at? They're barely over 500, if that. They're 10-10. They're 500 right now. They're in the 9th seed. Timberwolves are 9-9. Grizzlies 9-9. Trailblazers are just very quiet. Warriors, man, I give them their props, man. They don't have Klay Thompson, but they are fucking people up. 16-2 still. I think the last time I talked about the Warriors, these guys were still tearing it up. 16-2. They lead the Western Conference, and they have the best record in the entire NBA. The Nets are still holding on top of the East, 14-5. Heat have stepped up. Bulls still looking good. Wizards, shocker, although it's only 11-7. Still early. They're a 4th seed. Hornets doing their thing. Bucks are coming back around. They had a really slow start. Knicks, so I don't believe in them. 76ers are all apart, but they've been without Embiid due to COVID issues, and of course Ben Simmons with his, I guess, psych issues or whatever the hell he's got going on, which I heard he's playing plans on coming back because the man's broke. I don't know how true that is, but that's been going around. That this guy's broke, so he needs to come play games to get a paycheck. So Ben Simmons may be coming back soon. Look out for him. But they are 8th still somehow, somewhere. They're 8th in the East. The Cavs, man, I was giving them props. They were 4th a week ago, but they had some injuries. Colin Sexton's out for the year. Mobley's been down. They've just been hurt lately. Jared Allen's been out, so they're now 9-10. They're kind of settling in. Or I thought they'd be. I thought they'd be a lot worse, but hopefully they get their shit together. The West, like I said, the Warriors are fucking rolling. Suns are rolling. It's like they're quiet, man. It's like they're not getting any type of publicity from what I see, man. I mean, I don't like stay on the sports centers and the news lines like I should be, but the Suns, man, they seem quiet. Jazz, right there as usual. Mavericks 10-7. Clippers quietly doing it. Cause I think Kawhi has been gone. Let me just look here. Fuck has he been? Cause I haven't saw him at all. Where the hell has he been? Yeah, I'm talking about him just cooking some shit for Thanksgiving. So yeah, he's been out. I don't know if they even have from July with that damn injury or the playoffs. Partial tear of the ACL. So yeah, who knows when he's coming back. But they're still in the mix without him. Paul George, I'll give him his props, man. He's holding it together. And like I said, Trailblazers, Grizzlies, Timberwolves, the Lakers will be in. They're 9th. They'll get their shit together. So they'll get that shit going. There's that. There's that. Quick recap of the NFL. Like I said, Bills beat the Saints, whooped them at their ass. This is Thanksgiving. Bills whooped the Saints' ass. Again, we talked about the Cowboys disappointing. Lions, man, I don't know how they continue to lose. They lost again to the Bears with fucking Andy Dalton playing 16-14. That's bad. And of course, the Monday night game, Buccaneers destroyed the fucking Giants. Trash. So, let's see. Chargers beat the Steelers. They're finally starting to come around. The Chargers have had a rough go at it lately. They're 6-4 now. Cardinals beat the Seahawks. Bears beat the Lions. Like I said, wait, hold on. On the other opposite direction. Here we go. Cardinals beat the Seahawks. Chiefs beat the Cowboys. That was fucking depressing. Very low scoring in them. Chiefs didn't even look that good, but the fucking Cowboys couldn't get together. CeeDee Lamb went out like early third quarter, I believe. Never came back. Bengals beat the Raiders. Not a shocker. The Raiders have been like mediocre lately, but they beat the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, so there's that. Eagles beat the Saints. Dolphins beat the Jets. There's a trash game. 49ers beat the Jaguars, of course. Texans beat the Titans. A shocker, man. Titans, they don't have Derrick Henry, so, kind of got to go with it is. Panthers stuck around. Cam Newton, I guess I'll give him his props, man. He played. Didn't have a crazy game, but 189 yards, 2 touchdowns again. It's 2 touchdowns the past 2 weeks he's played, so good for him. Browns barely beat the fucking Lions. That was sad. Again, like I said, Baker Mayfield, man. 176 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Wasn't for Nick Chubb, we lose this game, man. 130 yards rushing. We got nobody for the receivers. Austin Hooper is the leading receiver with 53 yards. Jamarcus Bradley's practice squad guy, like a 4th-string, 5th-string receiver. He had 2 catches. Landry's kind of looked banged up. Only had 26 yards. And Joku, Higgins is non-factor. And then Nick Chubb had 2. This week, I will say, they play the Ravens tomorrow. They have Kareem Hunt slated to come back, as well as Jack Conklin, I believe. They're linemen. So hopefully both of them come back because they need it. They need anything they can get right now. So we'll see how that goes. This coming week, I'm going to go ahead and predict this shit real quick. Hold on, let me write some stuff down here. I'm sorry. Say the 26. Okay. All right. So we had the Thursday games. Steelers, Bengals. This should be Bengals, man. They're a good team. They're definitely better than the Steelers. They need to beat them. Steelers are trash. I don't even know how they have a winning record right now. They tied the fucking Lions. They stink. Bengals should beat them. Dolphins, Panthers. This game stinks. I think the Panthers will win, though. Cam Newton probably has another 2 touchdowns. The Dolphins suck. Eagles, Giants. This game absolutely sucks. I mean, Eagles are just coming off one. I'm going to go Eagles. Although the Giants are at home, I'm going to go Eagles. Titans, Patriots. Titans don't look that good. Patriots look really good right now. Although the offense isn't like extraordinary, the defense is very good. Mac Jones is doing what he needs. Bill Belichick's got them together. I'm going Patriots. Falcons, Jaguars. Again, both these teams suck, but I'll give the edge to the Falcons. Buccaneers, Colts. This is going to be a decent game. The Colts have stuck with it for the most part. Carson Wentz isn't impressive, but excuse me. Fucking Jonathan Taylor is a monster, so I'm going Bucks. I don't think it's going to actually be that close, honestly, because Carson Wentz can't get it done through the air, and if they go down 2 touchdowns, you can't rely on Jonathan Taylor the rest of the game. Colts, Tech. Oh, wait. Oh, that's the Colts schedule. I'm sorry. I was like, wait, what? Jets, Texans, both teams stink again. Texans are at home. I'll go Texans just because I think Tyrod Taylor is still playing. Chargers, Broncos. It's a home game for the Broncos. I think the Chargers are starting to bounce back. I'm giving it to the Chargers over the Broncos this week. Vikings, 49ers. I'm not impressed by either team, but the 49ers have been rolling lately. They are at home. I'm going to go 49ers. They've been rolling lately. Packers, Rams. This should be a really good game. Aaron Rodgers apparently has a fractured toe or broken toe and pulled his foot out in a news conference. It's not COVID toe. It's a broken toe. Nobody wants to see your nasty feet. Good game, man. Packers are at home. Man, this is tough. No, I'm gonna go Rams. See if the toe is bothering Aaron Rodgers that much. Sunday night game, Browns, Ravens. I'm going Ravens. Lamar Jackson's back. He said he doesn't feel sick anymore whatsoever. He had a week off. So who did they play last week? He could afford it. Where were they at last week? The fucking Bears. Needed a week off, take a week off. And then he's coming back fresh against the Browns. Like I said, Baker Mayfield hasn't been very good. They need Nick Chubb, and that's about all that's going to get anything done. Ravens over the Browns. Might get nasty. And the Seahawks, Washington, this game is trash. I don't know how it's a Monday night game. Even when Russell Wilson was healthy, the Washington football team sucks. I don't know how they got on Monday night. Seahawks over Washington. Should be pretty easy. Okay. Anything else? I mean, it's starting to tighten up here. You know, the NFL season is going to be coming to a close in a couple weeks. The Bills are tied with the Patriots, man. They've had a rough couple go at it the last couple weeks. I couldn't get that shit out for nothing. Patriots, man, watch out. I would not want to see the Patriots in the playoffs. Both teams are 7-4. Chiefs, horrible start. They were like 2-3, 2-4. They're 7-4. They got the division right now. Chargers and Raiders are slightly behind them. Chargers have had a rough go at it lately. But they bounced back last week. They're 6-4. They're a game behind. Chiefs won't let that go. Chargers had a chance, so did the Raiders at the beginning of the year, and they both have fell short lately. Ravens 7-3. This division's kind of wide open, honestly. I mean, the Bengals are 6-4, Steelers 5-4-1, the Browns are 6-5. Everyone's over 500. Everyone's kind of right there, man. A couple bad weeks for a couple teams. Browns beat the Ravens this year. They're in the driver's seat because they have then beat the Bengals and the Ravens. They lost to the Steelers, so we'll see what happens there. It's gonna be hard to stop the Ravens, man. It is. Titans, I mean, they might just win by default. The Colts aren't very good. Texans, Jaguars, absolute trash. So Titans just have to do enough to get by, and they're 2 games up on the Colts right now. I don't see them losing that. They can afford a couple games. Like I said, Cowboys should win the division. The Eagles are trash. Washington Giants are all trash. No other team is above 500. The NFC West, wide open. Kyler Murray's been injured of late, but they're still 9-2. Rams are right behind them at 7-3. 49ers have bounced back lately. They're 5-5. That division is gonna be tough. That's probably one of the wild cards will be there. If not, maybe even 2 of them. Honestly, shit won't come out the East. It might come out of the North if the Vikings get together. I don't think so though. So yeah, they might get 2 playoff teams out of the West right now if the 49ers get it together. Like I said, North Packers won't slow down. Vikings not good enough. Bears are bouncing around. Quarterbacks, Lions haven't won yet, so yeah. Vikings come around, they can probably get that second wild card, but they're only 5-5, and the 3rd best team in the NFC West is 5-5. So let's see how that goes. Then the NFC South is Buccaneers easily. Panthers are 5-6. Cam Newton might take them a push to get to the playoffs, but I don't think he'll get it done. Saints keep losing. They had a couple okay starts. Jameis Winston's gone, so Trevor Simeon's not going to get it done. The Falcons suck, so Bucks for sure. NFC West possibly has both wild card teams. We'll see how that goes. What else? Anything? No, man. I think that's it, man. Little quick episodes, man. I just want to keep the show going. I don't want to go a week without doing it. I've had too much crap this season where episodes weren't getting done, so I'm doing them, and we'll see how it goes from here, man. It just might be a change, unfortunately, but we'll see how it goes. Again, man, just keep supporting. YouTube, get on YouTube, man. Send some support that way. Subscribe to the page, share the videos, watch the videos, like the videos. Keep on interacting in the group. Black and White Just Sports on Facebook. Get a lot of convos going, a lot of shit talk going. Especially this week, we got some shit talk going with Michigan and O State playing tomorrow. Oh, can't even forget that, man. Let me touch on that before we get the fuck out of here. So, the game tomorrow noon. Ohio State's 10-1. They're 2nd in the country. Michigan is 6, man. This is going to be a good game. Listen, I think the Buckeyes get it done, but Michigan is pretty good this year. I give it to them. They're 10-1. Whoever wins this game is in the playoffs. The others won't. If Ohio State loses, they're out of the playoffs. There's no chance about it. Let's see how we got it. Georgia 1, of course. They're monsters. Ohio State 2. Alabama 3. Cincinnati is in the top 4. Good for them, man. I'm pushing for them. A couple more weeks. Who they got left here? They got Houston 19 on the 4th. So next week, and then they'll probably be... What the fucking division are they? Did they get switched over already? But, hey, man, I'm pushing for Cincinnati. I love to see it happen. So Cincinnati at number 4, Notre Dame number 5 at 10-1. Michigan, like I said, they beat Ohio State during the playoffs. Oklahoma State, Mississippi's not going to get it. Baylor, Oklahoma, they're not. They won't get into the playoffs. So it's going to come down to Georgia. Probably won't drop out. I don't think they lose at all. Alabama probably doesn't drop out. As long as Cincinnati wins out, man, they're in. And then, like I said, the fourth team is, in my opinion, Michigan or Ohio State. So, man, it's a lot on the line. It hasn't been competitive for some years now with Michigan. Michigan's been trash. I think they've lost like 10 in a row, something crazy like that. So it hasn't been competitive, but a lot on the line this week with Michigan, Ohio State. Whoever wins this game, like I said, is, in my opinion, going to the college football playoffs. So the playoffs are on the line. Go Bucks, OHIO. Fuck up that team up north and let's get it. Outside of that, man, that's it. I still got the Cowboys Cup, man. They need to get it fucking together. But like I said, man, just support the YouTube page. Go there, subscribe, watch, share the Facebook group. We talk shit on there. Join the group. Get in the convos. YouTube, Twitter and Instagram. I haven't been on there that much lately, just because it doesn't get a lot of interaction, unfortunately. So I've just been focusing on the Facebook group because it gets a lot of interaction. So, hey, just keep up the support, man. I'll be back next week. So, y'all be easy. And